Oh, you got it.
Alright? Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai. Alright? We are chastened for our profit, man, so that we may be partakers of what is to come, the kingdom, man. That goodliness of this earth that's getting ready to come to pass, man. Can you read that again? Hebrews 12 and 11?
You mean 10?
No, 11.
Hebrews 12 and 11. It says, now no chastening for the present seemeth to be joyous, but grievous. Nevertheless, after it yieldeth the peaceable fruits of righteousness unto them which are exercised thereby.
Damn, that was spiritual. Salaki, you might as well read above that and then read into it. That was fire.
It's Hebrews 12 and 10. For they verily for a few days chasten us after their own pleasure.
Yep.
And he for our profit, that we might be partakers of his holiness.
That's the Most High. He chasteneth us for our profit, so that we may be partakers of his holiness. All right. What does it mean to be holy? It means to be set apart. All right. To be basically to be that vessel. You know what I'm saying? That is above other vessels. All right. The scriptures say that we were created to be a holy people unto the Lord, above everybody else that are upon the face of this earth. Okay. Continue on.
It said, now no chastening for the present seemeth to be joyous, but grievous.
Yep.
Nevertheless, afterward, it yielded the peaceable fruits of righteousness.
Nevertheless, afterward, okay, because yeah, what we're going through right now, man, this is bullshit. You know what I mean? The hell we're catching right now, it's a grievous hell we're catching, man. Okay? We have to work, we work in ridiculous hours. We can't see where any of our bread coming from. This brother can tell you straight up, like, man, the life we're living right now, you can't call this no life. This is not a life. Alright? The chastisement that we receive right now, it's a grievous chastisement, man. Okay? We can't even talk to our own brethren without being extra cautious, and we're all supposed to be countrymen. How messed up is that? You and this guy standing next to you, we basically cut from the same cloth. That's an Israelite right there. But you gotta even be careful of your own, man. What kind of life is that to live? That's all according to the curses though, right? Our women are all out of order. Loud fucking mouths, say so much, talk so much but says so little. Okay? We're going through it here. Okay?
It says, Hebrews 12 and 12, wherefore lift up the feeble, so like lift up the hands which hang down.
So like at the beginning is
now no chastening for the present seemeth to be joyous, but grievous.
Right.
Nevertheless, afterwards it yieldeth the peaceable fruits of righteousness.
Nevertheless, afterward it yieldeth the peaceable fruits of righteousness. Continue.
It says, unto them which are exercised thereby.
Unto them which are, who is that talking about? Who are those that are exercised thereby? The elect. Alright? Exercise. Tried. Okay? That's that sifting that we're going through, man. We're being sifted. Okay? That's what this chastising is supposed to do to us. It's supposed to make us stronger and set us apart from the rest of this world, man. That we may be worthy to partake of the holiness of the Lord and his Son. Alright? You got some more? Go ahead.
So Hebrews 12 and 12, it says, wherefore lift up the hands which hang down in the feeble knees.
Wherefore lift up the hands that hang down in the feeble knees. That's what we're going. This is what we do when we push in this word. Part of pushing this word is to bring comfort to our people, man. Alright? The comfort in that this right here that we're pushing, alright, it comes from the Lord himself. Alright? We're going to be saved up out of this very soon. Just be patient. This ain't going to last too much longer. Continue that.
It says, and make straight paths for your feet.
And make straight the paths? That's what it says.
and make straight paths for your feet, lest that which is lame be turned out of the way, but let it rather be healed. So what this scripture is talking about is like brothers being depressed and all that stuff and still pushing through. Because it says, wherefore, verse 12, wherefore lift up the hands which hang down and the feeble knees. So like, you know what I mean? Just like case in point, the brother was talking about, like, you know what I mean? It was a situation I was thinking about this where, you know what I mean? I was working and I was like super tired and you know what I'm saying? My legs are tired. I feel like I can barely stand up or whatever. But it's like we gotta, in our spiritual path, we have to keep moving forward, no matter, you know what I'm saying? If you are feeling depressed or whatever, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be a soldier, you know what I'm saying? In truth, you gotta be able to push through. And not let those things hinder you from finishing, complete your mission.
All right, what matters thirst and what matters hunger, right? You know what I'm saying? Continue.
It says, and make straight paths for your feet. Lest that which is lame be turned out of the way, but let it rather be healed. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, like I said, you know, like healing yourself, correcting yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like me, right? I'll just give you a personal example. When I was younger, I was actually, you know, the doctor says that you have something, not prescribed. Yeah, diagnosed. Yeah, I was diagnosed with what they call severe major depression, which is like, it's the opposite of bipolar. Bipolar is when you're depressed sometimes and then you're happy. You know, depression is the mania. Mine is like the opposite, when you're depressed all the time. But I didn't like, now, like I used to have to take medicine, no, that shit when I was younger, but I don't do that stuff no more because I have the word of Yahweh Shem Yahshua to basically lift me up and accompany me. So I don't, you know what I mean, those ideas that were in my head, I'm able to just fight those demons off like easy. So it says, follow peace with all men and holiness, without which no man shall see the Lord. It said, looking diligently, lest any man fall of the grace of Yahweh, lest any root of bitterness spring up, trouble you, and thereby many be defiled. So looking diligently, lest any man fall from the grace. So that's why, you know, we was talking about, as far as, you know, your conversation and your walk, you know what I mean, you gotta be diligent because, you know, we're giving grace right now, but there is, the Most High can basically, as you know, people say the term, take you out the truth and stuff like that, but you don't want that to happen. That's a fearful thing. Yeah, well, like with me and this brother, we weren't able to make it out, you know, to reach the camp and all that stuff. We was like, I'm just like, damn, in my head, I'm like, damn, man, I hope I'm not getting all lukewarm and you know what I mean, whatever. But I had to motivate myself to, you know, when I'm free, when I have the time, when I'm able, you know what I'm saying, I gotta not only just motivate myself and this brother, we gotta get out there, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I mean, we're not, it's like I always say, we don't come out here with them, you know what I mean, like WWF wrestling belts and staffs in our hand and all this stuff and meat treats and all this stuff and props and be the loudest person and person on Esau and stuff like that. We just do our part. We do our duty to come out here and teach whoever, you know what I'm saying? We don't even get views like that like everybody else, but just like you read earlier, it's through faith. Right. You know what I mean? Because that's who we're trying to, you know, impress. If that's what you want to say, is how about you not everybody in the community of Israel. You know what I mean? We're not trying to be like mentors and all that type of stuff.
Exactly. See, our diligence is to our Lord. That's it. All right? And the angels are recording everything. As of right now, the scriptures even tell you in the book of Amos that the eyes of the Lord power is upon the sinful kingdom, all right? And you think the eyes of the Lord power is just only on the sinful? No. It's also upon those that are out here pushing this word, okay? Because truth of the matter is we're all sinful, no matter what the situation might be, all right? We've all fallen short of the glory of the Most High. But guess what? The Lord of hosts, his angels are recording everything. As of right now, there's probably chariots above us, for all I know. And they're probably watching everything that's going on right now, listening to everything that's being said, documenting our works, for all I know, okay? So everything we're doing right now, it's not for we don't give a damn about being popular, man.
Yeah.
That ain't what this is for. We are out here trying to work out our salvation and to please the Lord, and Lord willing to edify the elect, whoever out there that hear us and come back to their senses as far as being the people that the Lord created them to be. All right? That's our lot.
I stole it. Yeah.
I didn't even pay for that.
Psalms 44 said, "Blessed is that man that maketh the Lord his trust, and respecteth not the proud, nor such as turn aside to lies."
Right. See what I'm saying? Nor such as turn aside to lies, man. Because one thing a lot of our people tend to forget is that the Lord despises the proud, man. The Most High does not like a proud look. Anybody that is proud, the Most High gonna base them. Read that again up. Yeah, yeah.
Psalms 40:1. It says, "I waited patiently for the Lord, and he inclined unto me and heard my cry."
Right.
It said, "He brought me up also out of an horrible pit, out of the miry clay, and set my feet upon a rock, and established my goings."
Yeah, basically bringing us into the knowledge of this word. Continue.
It says, "And he hath put a new song in my mouth, even praise unto our power. Many shall see it and fear, and shall trust in the Lord."
That's right. See, again, that is what we're out here to do. We're out here to give warning from the Most High based on what the Most High imparted unto us to give. Based on the level of understanding that we were given, we're out here to basically warn our people. The Lord is coming back to destroy. All right? You're either going to get right or get melted. And that's only pertaining to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that make up the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. Everybody else, to hell with you. All right? We're only dealing with our people. Continue that.
Psalms 40:13. It says, "Be pleased, O Lord, to deliver me. O Lord, make haste to help me." It says, "Let them be ashamed and confounded together that seek after my soul to destroy it. Let them be driven backwards and put to shame that wish me evil."
Good God. Read that one more time.
It says, Psalms 40:13.
Right.
It said, "Be pleased, O Lord, to deliver me. O Lord, make haste to help me. Let them be ashamed and confounded together that seek after my soul to destroy it." It says, "Let them be driven backwards and put to shame and wish me evil."
Maybe right after.
And that's and basically that's what we say all the time. That's the core thing we pray for. To basically have our enemies to be beneath us, man. To destroy them whose goal is to destroy us. All right? But hey, only through faith can that happen. All right? Continue that out. Unless you want to ask me.
Psalms 41:1 said, "Blessed is he that considereth the poor. The Lord will deliver him in time of trouble. The Lord will preserve him and keep him alive, and he shall be blessed upon the earth, and thou wilt not deliver him unto the will of his enemies." All right, so it says, "Blessed is he that considereth the poor." Basically, you know what I'm saying, you can even say our people right now, all of us, we're in a poor state of mind. You know what I mean? The scriptures call us meek. But what we're doing right now, this is basically like, charity. You know what I mean? And we're trying to deliver our people. You know what I'm saying? We're instruments of the Most High through the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And we're trying to basically deliver deliver the message to the people in hopes that they're going to receive it and the Lord is going to give them grace and save them. And it says, the Lord will preserve him and keep him alive, and he shall be blessed upon the earth, and thou wilt not deliver him unto the will of his enemies. So, you know what I mean? That's what we're seeking, because you know that, you know what I'm saying, like you said, the mark of the beast is coming, the famine of the word, martial law, all these afflictions, the day of Jacob's trouble, all these things are going to happen upon the streets of Babylon, spiritual Egypt, aka America. We're trying to me and this brother, we're not trying to look at it. We're trying to basically hope that, you know, us coming out here, you know what I mean, we're gonna plant seeds in people, our people, the Israelites, and they're gonna basically, you know what I'm saying, not fall victim to those things. Will of the Most High. If
it be the Lord's will. So again, we're only out here pushing the word for the sake of salvation for Jake, for our people. But only the elect are going to hear it, man. Only the elect are going to take heed, and that's what we're out here trying to gather. We're trying to gather up the rest of that elect so we can finally get the hell up out of this captivity, man. That's it. All right.
Psalms 51 and 11.
Right.
Cast me not away from thy presence, and take not thy Holy Spirit from me.
Right. Cast thee not away from your presence. This is King David, all right, praying unto the Lord. He said, "Take not thy Holy Spirit from me," man. Which means this, talking about this truth. All right. You don't want to lose this faith. We don't want to lose this understanding, because we know if we lose that, then we done lost our stability in these times. Okay? Continue that out.
Oh, okay.
You can continue.
Alright, so box break. You want to just go for it? Yeah? Okay. Or
It says, restore to me the joy of thy salvation, and uphold me with thy free spirit.
Read that again.
It said, restore unto me the joy of thy salvation.
Yep.
And uphold me with thy free spirit.
How is that possible?
Okay.
Through the Lord giving us that faith, man. That's how that's possible.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh shit. Sorry. It's okay. Never mind. Oh, sorry. But no, it's okay. The 2 box break thing, I'm not really. It's not like I ever sleep on it.
What happened to the news that was shooting?
Oh, no. Probably upstairs.
Yeah, God. Got these fucking feeble ass. Yo, this shit crazy, man. Yo, I tell you, I can't fuck with this generation of truth for real, yo. Oh, hell no. They would have had to sit their asses down upstairs somewhere for a while. This shit is stupid, this goes to show you how base the other nations are. I mean, you can see that the Lord is not dealing with these other nations, man. This is just fucking ridiculous. You mean to tell me this whole time it's just been 2 Edomite bitches moving? But hey, and then watch, just like you said, you should have backed up a little bit so that therefore nobody doesn't park in the fucking streets, making it harder for them to get this shit out of this. Hey, look, we've said it multiple times throughout this entire camp day, throughout this entire situation, right? In order for one to actually have the Lord's favor, he has to have faith, that gift from the Most High. Without that, you have nothing, okay? And these nations do not get, oh man, none of these other, especially Esau. So anybody out here that's saying that these Edomites can be saved, you're out your goddamn mind. It's impossible to please the Lord without faith. Okay? Impossible. Nothing you can do. Nothing that can replace faith. Okay? This is backwards as shit though. Like really looking at this. This right here gives me comfort in knowing that I'm an Israelite, man. This gives me comfort in knowing that by the will and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, hey, I have a better, man, I got a better situation coming to me, man. I got a better, we have a way better situation coming. What does the scripture say? The scriptures say, the scriptures say that that Esau will be the end of this world, and Jacob will be the beginning of the world that cometh, man. And look at the world we're living in right now. We are surrounded by morons, man. Morons run this world. Okay? Oh my goodness, this is fucking sad.
Psalms 37 and 1. Fret not thyself because of evildoers.
Fret not thyself because of evildoers, meaning no matter what comes your way, alright, don't worry about it, man. Remember we talked about being tested. We talked about the chastening of the Lord. So don't be afraid. Yeah, I see that. This is what the fuck we're talking about. There's continue that out. This is off the fucking shit. Go ahead, bro.
It says, fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity.
This is why. Read that one more time, Mark. Please read that
neither
again.
be thou envious against the workers of iniquity.
God. Neither be thou envious at the workers of iniquity, man. What does the scripture say? The joy of the hypocrite is but for a moment. Okay? And anybody that sows iniquity is going to reap iniquity, man.
I'll get down.
It says, for they shall soon be cut down like the grass and wither as the green herb.
You're good.
It says,
Got it.
trust in the Lord and do good, so shalt thou dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed.
Read that one more time.
It says, trust in the Lord and do good, so shalt thou dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed.
That's right. That's it. Hey, man, my head's about to explode with all this laughter up there. Read that. Please read that.
It said, trust in the Lord and do good, so shalt thou dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed.
Trust in the Lord and do good. But how can you do that without faith? How can you do that without faith? How can you trust in the Lord and you don't believe in the Lord? How can you trust in something that you don't believe in? That makes no sense. That makes no sense. Okay? That's impossible to do. My goodness, you gotta have faith for that to happen.
Leave it open, okay? Yeah, that's fine.
Without faith, that's impossible. Go ahead, I'll you got it.
Any other way? Okay. Let's just.
Verse 5, it says, commit thy way unto the Lord, trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass.
Commit unto the trust in the Lord, man. But but you have to have faith in the Lord to do that. You legitimately have to be given that faith from the Lord, Yahweh was shy, to be able to commit unto the Lord the works, man. If the Lord is not dealing with a person, you can tell automatically, because it's like, okay, well, why did you run and you have no belief in what you're running for? You know what I mean? Like, what was the point? What was the point of all that work that you put in and you don't even believe in what you're doing? Your heart's not in it. What was the point? All you're doing basically is all you're doing is being a hypocrite. That's it. And the Lord hates hypocrisy. Yeah, doctor, you got it.
And he shall bring forth thy righteousness as the light, and thy judgments as the noonday.
There you go. This is why when Yahweh Shah was on the scene, he had no respect for a lot of these damn wicked Sadducees and Pharisees and scribes, man. He didn't have no respect for them because they were a bunch of damn hypocrites. Okay? They loved the adulation. They loved being called rabbi in the city. They loved being in the highest seats of council. But when you really checked out their spirit, they didn't believe in anything that they was pushing. It was all about filling their own bellies. Okay? We're not me and this brother, I can say that for a fact. We're not about that, man. We're not out here looking for no adulation. All right? throw adulation, throw it unto Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's who deserves all the adulation, all right? Continue that, we ain't nothing but his servants.
It said, rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him.
Yep.
Fret not thyself because of him who prospers in the way, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass.
Exactly. And I gotta bring up you damn upstarts, man, that want to call yourselves coming against the elders and apostles. Like you know more than your teachers, you morons. You don't know more than your teachers. None of you fools. Where did you get this word from? Where did you get this understanding from? The Lord put his understanding in men so that men would teach it to other men. And so on and so forth. There's an order to this thing, man. So if you don't even respect the order here on earth, dealing with your teachers and the people that taught you, then how the hell do you expect to serve the Father correctly? How do you expect to even be what the Lord needs you to be if you don't even have the kind of respect you're supposed to have for your teachers in the flesh, man? Your fathers in the truth, I should say. Go ahead, Al.
It says, cease from anger and forsake wrath.
Right.
Fret not thyself in any wise to do evil.
Fret not thyself in any wise to do evil. Okay? Because mind you, like I said already, once one soweth, whatever one soweth, that shall he reap. You sow iniquity, you reap iniquity. Okay? Nothing pure can come from anything that is corrupt. Neither can anything corrupt come from something that's pure. Alright? So you gotta cease from them ways. Them ways are not of the ways of Yahweh Yahushai. Okay? Go ahead, Al.
It said, for evildoers shall be cut off, but those that wait upon the Lord, they shall inherit the earth.
Without overcomplicating things, those that wait upon the Lord, which means those that believe upon the Lord, alright, that have faith that the Lord will deliver them, they shall inherit the earth. Alright, and Lord willing, that's gonna be us. Lord willing, we're gonna be given that. Alright? Lord willing, we're gonna be seen as being worthy. We're gonna be marching among the saints. And I'm speaking for me and this brother. Lord willing, we're of that elect. Continue, bro.
Says, for yet a little while, and the wicked shall not be. Yea, thou shalt diligently consider his place, and it shall not be.
And it shall not be, meaning here today, gone tomorrow. Okay? The joy of the hypocrite is but for a moment, and the triumphant of the wicked is short. That's what the scriptures say. Okay? Go ahead, Al.
You know, just like how we was talking about earlier, like Egypt, right? I mean, you can still, archaeologists and all that shit, but you gotta dig underground and really,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the Most High just totally
destroyed that spot. Yeah, he totally. Yeah, like look at ancient Babylon then.
Yeah, like you literally gotta get like they had to get like slaves to dig stuff all up and
yeah, like
and this and that.
God. Like that used to be a sprawling utopia. Motherfuckers used to live out there. Can you think can you fathom that for a minute? For a civilization to be so big, but then you snap your fingers and then everything's underground. You gotta literally dig for that shit. That's how America's gonna be. America's going to go right back to being that, a lifeless desert. America is going to be reduced to 100% desert. Okay? Philadelphia, where we're standing at right now, you're going to have people trying to dig up these signs. People digging up remnants of these vehicles or whatever. That's if they're even left. That's what's getting ready to come to this place. But when it's all said and done, you got to see that. The Lord has to show you that. All right?
It says, but the meek shall inherit the earth, and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace.
The word meek means poor, okay? The low, all right? That's why, like the elder apostle Gabar said in one of his daily edifications, He said, I'll take the low seat, man. You jackasses out there can take the high seat, but we will take the low seat. All right? And I can attest to that. I've said this on multiple occasions, man. We are the meek. We are the poor. Read that one more time out.
It said, but the meek shall inherit the earth and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace.
The meek shall inherit the earth and do what?
And delight themselves in the abundance of peace.
And delight themselves in the abundance of peace. What do you see going on around us right now? Total fucking chaos. Total chaos is what's going on around us right now. What peace do you see out here right now? Ain't no peace out here right now. Right now you see all kind of confusion. Fuck. Okay? So as the meek, we're looking to enjoy the abundance of peace, man.
Okay, yeah, I can clear
This
it.
is bullshit we're living in right now. It's total fucking chaos, kid. Anybody can just run up in this joint and just take everything out that joint. You know how long they've been up there for now? Fuck.
It said the wicked plotteth against the just and
Every day.
gnasheth upon him with his teeth.
Every day, okay? The wicked plotteth against the just and gnasheth against, hell, even in our own households. Even in our own households, man. We got to deal with that same shit. All right? Every day. People talk shit about us. People want to hurt us. You know what I mean? Oh, come on now. Every day, we're compassed about by the wicked, and the wicked want to do us all kind of evil. Why? Because they hate us, man. They see it. See the nature of the wicked. You gotta understand. Wherever they see light, they want to stamp it out. Wherever they see progress, they want to stifle it. That's the way of the wicked, man. What's the old saying now? Misery loves company. That's the world we live in right now. The minute you look like you pulling yourself together and making some kind of headway, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers want you to be miserable. So they do everything they can to bring you to a lower state than you already in, which makes no sense to me. But that's the way of the wicked, man. They're anti-life. You definitely see that with Esau, these so-called white people. They're anti-life. Everything about them breathes that anti-life movement. Everything that they're about is anti-life. They're agents against life, man.
The whole building.
Continue.
Yeah.
So it said the Lord shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming.
Yep.
The wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent their bows to
Yep.
cast down the poor and needy and to slay such as be of upright